Welcome back to VeloView, and today I'm bringing you a full and detailed review of the brand new 2026 Škoda Fabia, a car that has been creating a lot of buzz in the compact hatchback segment. If you've been following the Fabia story, you'll know it has always been one of those cars that combines affordability, practicality, and understated style, but the 2026 version takes things to an entirely new level. This isn't just a small update, it's a carefully refined hatchback that has been shaped to meet the expectations of modern drivers while staying true to its heritage. From the way it looks to the way it drives, and from its interior tech to its practicality, there's a lot to unpack here, so settle in as I guide you through every detail. The first thing that strikes you about the 2026 Fabia is its exterior. Škoda has clearly decided to move it in a bolder, sportier direction. The front end is sharper, with a wider grille that has more presence on the road, flanked by angular LED headlights that look slimmer and more aggressive than before. The sculpted lines along the body give it a dynamic stance, making it look bigger and more premium even though it still fits perfectly into the compact hatchback category. The rear hasn't been neglected either, the taillights are sleeker, there's a sportier bumper design, and if you opt for the Monte Carlo trim, you even get a rear spoiler that adds to the character. Aerodynamics have been carefully worked on, and with a drag coefficient sitting around 0.28, it not only looks sleek but cuts through the air efficiently, helping with both performance and fuel economy. Under the hood, Škoda is keeping things focused on efficient petrol powertrains. You'll find a range of TSI engines starting at around 95 horsepower and going all the way up to 150 horsepower, with the top-end engine giving the Fabia some surprisingly spirited performance for a small car. The engines are paired with either a 5-speed manual gearbox or a 7-speed DSG dual-clutch automatic, both of which are tuned for smooth operation. For those who care about real-world usability, fuel economy figures are impressive, averaging between 20 and 23 kilometers per liter depending on which engine and gearbox combination you choose. That makes it one of the most economical petrol-powered hatchbacks in its class, and it's clear Škoda is squeezing every drop of efficiency out of its well-proven engines. Performance enthusiasts will be pleased to know that the Fabia is no slouch. The 1.5-liter turbocharged engine in the Monte Carlo edition delivers 148 horsepower and is capable of hitting 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 8 seconds, with a top speed of over 140 miles per hour. For a car in this category, those numbers are genuinely exciting. But what really makes it stand out is the balance between performance and comfort. The suspension is tuned to handle city bumps and highway cruises with ease, yet it doesn't lose its composure when you push it through corners. The MQB-A0 platform that it shares with the Volkswagen Polo and other VW Group cars is tried and tested, and in the Fabia it provides a stable, confident drive that feels more mature than its size would suggest. Step inside the 2026 Fabia, and you'll notice how far Škoda has pushed the envelope when it comes to interior design and technology. The centerpiece is an 8.25-inch infotainment screen that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, keeping your digital life seamlessly connected. There's also a fully digital driver display available, which brings a high-end feel to a car in this segment. The cabin itself feels more spacious than before, thanks to a slightly longer wheelbase and clever use of space. The materials have been improved, with soft-touch plastics and textured finishes that make the interior feel less budget-conscious and more premium. Practicality has always been one of Fabia's strongest suits, and the 2026 version continues that tradition. The boot offers around 380 liters of space with the seats up, and if you fold the rear seats down, that expands to almost 1,190 liters. For context, that's more space than some compact SUVs offer, making the Fabia a truly practical option for families or anyone who needs extra cargo capacity. There are also clever little Škoda touches sprinkled around the cabin, like dedicated storage compartments, hooks for bags, and even an umbrella stored in the door, a feature borrowed from Škoda's more luxurious models. Safety has become a top priority in recent years, and the Fabia doesn't disappoint here. The 2026 model comes with a suite of advanced driver assistance systems as standard. You get adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, front collision warning, emergency braking, and pedestrian detection, among others. These features not only provide peace of mind but also bring the Fabia in line with cars in higher segments, ensuring that safety is never compromised despite its compact size. Škoda has historically scored highly in Euro NCAP safety tests, and given the features in this generation, the Fabia is expected to continue that record. Now, let's place the Fabia in context with its rivals. This segment is highly competitive, with cars like the Volkswagen Polo, Hyundai i20, Toyota Yaris, Renault Clio, and Kia Rio fighting for attention. What makes the Fabia stand out is its ability to offer a bit of everything without compromise. Some rivals may offer hybrid or even electric options, which the Fabia currently lacks, but Škoda compensates by giving you exceptional interior space, high-quality tech, strong efficiency from petrol engines, and a level of safety and comfort that often surpasses expectations. For buyers who aren't ready to jump into electrification just yet, the Fabia remains a rock-solid choice. Dimensionally, the Fabia measures about 4,125 mm in length, 1,780 mm in width, and 1,482 mm in height, with a wheelbase of 2,564 mm. These figures put it firmly in the compact hatchback category, but the clever design ensures it never feels cramped inside. The extended wheelbase not only adds to the legroom for rear passengers but also improves stability on the road. It's this attention to detail that makes the Fabia so well-rounded. When you step back and look at the 2026 Škoda Fabia as a whole, what you see is a car that perfectly captures the essence of what a modern hatchback should be. It's stylish without being flashy, efficient without being boring, practical without being bulky, and safe without being overloaded with tech that complicates the driving experience. It's a balanced package that appeals to both young buyers looking for a reliable city car and families who need something affordable yet versatile. To sum it up, the 2026 Škoda Fabia isn't just an update, it's a refinement of an already successful formula. Škoda has managed to take all the core strengths of the Fabia, affordability, practicality, and efficiency, and elevate them with sharper design, smarter technology, and a stronger focus on driver satisfaction. It stands as one of the most complete offerings in its class, and for many buyers, it will feel like a car that punches above its weight. Thank you for watching this full review of the 2026 Škoda Fabia here on VeloView. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to see more reviews like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, drop a like, and share your thoughts in the comments. There's plenty more automotive content coming your way, so stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.